Hello everybody out there, and welcome back here with the future once again to another retro showcase and review. And today we're going to be taking a look at 4 puzzles from back in 1982-83. I was born in 1982, so these puzzles, at least one of these puzzles from 1982 if I remember correctly, and the other ones are 83, might be vice versa. But actually, if anybody doesn't know what a Smurf is, then you must be living under a rock, but these are Milton Bradley Smurf puzzles, 100 pieces. I'm not sure if all the pieces are in there, but to tell you the truth, I love vintage puzzles just for the artwork on the front, and that's basically what we're going to be looking at. The puzzles inside are always a plus if you have all the pieces, but if you put them together, you may notice a lot of times there may be 2-3 pieces or more missing. But that's not really that important to me as long as the artwork in the box is vintage, and it's something, that I really love. Then I'm going to definitely pick them up. I think I picked these up for like, $1 a piece or something like that from my friend Picker Randy. And yeah, if you don't know what a Smurf is, you have Papa Smurf here. These were made in 2016 by Burger King for the kids' meals. But there's Papa Smurf. If you don't know what a Smurf is, you're definitely living under a rock. But here's Smurfette, the first female Smurf. But yeah, I've been wanting to get around to checking these puzzles out now for quite a while. I've had them for a few weeks. But yeah, it's always fun to check out this vintage stuff, and these puzzles look like they came from an old classroom, but I'm not too worried about where they came from. I'm just glad that I have them in the collection now. I've always been a big Smurfs fan. The Hanna-Barbera produced cartoon series ran from 1981 to 1989. I was born in 82, and then in 1990 they started doing the reruns on TV, so I grew up watching a lot of Smurfs. Always been a big fan. I'm not too up on all the names anymore. I know they all go by like there's, Happy Smurf and Funny Smurf. I don't know. They all go by like whatever characteristic their character is. So, Papa and Smurfette, though, I do definitely know. They've made a lot of recent movies on the Smurfs, too, but I'm just a big fan of the 81 to 89 series. So, anybody who's watching this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a comment down below, give me a like if you like what you see. All your support and feedback is much appreciated here on the channel. And now let's check out the 1982-83 Milton Bradley Smurf puzzles, 100 pieces, retro showcase and review. Let's check them out. Okay, so as you see here, I have the 4 vintage Smurf puzzles that I picked up lately, and Papa Smurf and Smurfette here in front holding it down. But I figured we'd check out the awesome artwork on the front of these puzzle boxes. I really love the artwork. That's why I like to pick up these old puzzle boxes for. Like I said, the pieces are not always in there, and there they go. But they had to get out of the way anyway, so they just did me a favor. But anyway, like you see here, 100-piece puzzle, or 100 puzzle pieces it says there. Kind of has the scene there. And then, of course, your ages 5 to 10, 16 by 11 inches you have as well. And sorry, trying to get a little focus here. Yeah, but very cool box packaging. Milton Bradley puzzle, Smurf there it says on the side. You have your barcode, and there's why I said it's in a some kind of classroom or from an old school class, because it has the number written on there with a Sharpie, and then the pieces on the inside have 5 written on them too, so it's like to keep them, together. So very cool there. Like I said, I think all the pieces are in these too. I mean, it looks about like 100 pieces there. So, but let's check out the awesome artwork on the front of the package, or box, whatever you want to say here on the puzzle. That is why I really like these puzzles, though, because this artwork on the front of these are just awesome for display. I plan on, like, sooner or later doing a display of puzzles, too. All this stuff I have, planned out. Some of it might never happen, but I'm always planning. But this is the winter snow scene here. You can see Papa Smurf there that we checked out in the middle. I don't see Smurfette around. There's their mushroom house back here. They did live in mushroom houses. And I do have a little info here on the Smurfs as well. The Smurfs, actually, is a Belgian comic franchise centered on a fictional colony of small blue human-like creatures who live in mushroom-shaped houses in the forest. The Smurfs was first created and introduced as a series of comic characters by Belgian comics artist Peyo, the pen name of Pierre Colleford, in 1958, and there are more than 100 Smurf characters, and their names are based on adjectives and that emphasize their characteristics, such as Jokey Smurf, who likes to play practical jokes on fellow Smurfs. Smurfette was the first female Smurf ever introduced in the series. So yeah, that's a little bit of info on the Smurfs, and as I said before, they had the animated series from 1981 to 1989, which secured them in their status in pulp culture. And then the word Smurf is actually a Dutch translation of the French schrumpf, which according to Peyo is a word he invented during a meal with fellow cartoonist Andre Franklin when he could not remember the word salt. So that's something to remember. The Smurfs franchise began as a comic and expanded into advertising, films, TV series, ice capades, video games, theme parks, and dolls. So yeah, all kinds of merchandise you could get for the Smurfs back then. Fast food restaurants giving them out. I love the Smurf logo though, but yeah. The illustration here is great. I love them building the snowman. How do they even know what a snowman looks like if they're Smurfs? Oh, I guess it is a snow Smurf. I see the hat now, but something I just thought about. But if you're like me, you really appreciate this. And Milton Bradley, they probably are the top puzzle producers, of course, in North America at least. But very cool. They don't really have a name of what this is actually called, but I'm just calling it the winter scene. But I did see here earlier, but there is the marking here. If we can get it to zoom in here. You have Peyo 1982, licensed by Wallace Berry and Company. So it don't have anything to do with the Hanna-Barbera, at least on the licensing here. But of course it is, depictions of them from the series. And this one's them going hiking up in the Mushroom Mountains, I guess. We got a baby Smurf here. And I don't know if this is jokey or what, but we got Smarty Smurf here, I'm not sure. But of course we know Smurfette and Papa Smurf. But man, do I love the front. I love this illustration. And of course this is what the puzzle will look like when you put the puzzle together, so everybody knows that. But pretty much the same on the sides. Milton Bradley puzzle. The only difference here, if I can find it now, is that this puzzle is 1983 instead of 1982. So very cool. So get one good look, more good look at that until we go on to the next one. And then the third puzzle, once again, they're just hiking along over a river of sorts, a Smurf river, on a log crossing there, kind of a bridge that I would probably not like to cross myself. And then you have one in here fishing for some kind of Smurf fish. Pretty sweet. And he's just looking like Land Ho on his little log raft here. So very cool. And they're just doing the California Raisin Dance basically up here. So never thought of that before. But of course this one's pink on the side. I like how they're all different colors on the side. And this one's 1982. So I think that 3 of these are 82 and 1's 83. But man, you've got to like that illustration on there. Great artwork. It pops straight out of the series. And then last but not least, we have, looks like the Mushroom Castle here. I think this one's my favorite one because you have the King Smurf down here and his mushroom wand there. Mushroom scepter, I should say. But what an illustration on the front of this, though. I love that. And it just pops out, too, the colors, the blueness of the Smurfs. I love the colors used. And then, of course, this one on the side is a blue. And you see blue, you had your pinkish purple, green, and then like a red here. Orange or red. So all of them had different, even though they're matching from the same series, different colors on the sides to differentiate them. I love them though. And they don't say Smurfs, they only say Smurf. So, Smurf puzzle. I'm going to have to call it. But, very interesting, very cool. I don't think I had these Smurf puzzles as a kid, but there's a good chance that maybe we did, and I just don't remember. So let's put them up like this for now, so we can get a good shot of all of them at once. But yeah, when I picked these up, you know, I said I had to do a little showcase and review here, a retro showcase and review on these, because they are so cool. We'll put Smurfette over here for the closing shot, and Papa Smurf over here. But yeah, there they are, all together. Very nice. I really dig them. So, glad that I picked them up, got them cheap off my friend Picker Randy. And yeah, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. Like I said in the beginning of the video, give me a like. Drop a comment down below on what you think of the Smurfs or any other comments you might want to make. And yeah, share this video with your friends. Hit that notification bell to be notified for all my upcoming videos. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed checking this out. And I guess have a very Smurf day. And as always, till next time. Peace out.